This is Erie, Pennsylvania Cop Watch, and I am Christian Lestat Bucera. Right now, we are with J.C. Nickles, who's been a part of the Bucera Show, who's helped out with Erie, Pennsylvania Cop Watch, and you all know him from Spotlight TV, Kill Wolf Film Movies, and the man who makes the good music with his guitar on Battle Cam.
Or music in general.
So we have a problem here with the Erie police, right?
Yeah, well, today I was pulled over. I'll give you the reason I was told. Apparently, my registration has expired. That's the reason why they pulled me over and fined me for apparently it's suspended. But it's kind of tough to notice those stickers if you know. I mean, I don't want to really show you because my license is on there and stuff like that. But if you think about it, I was coming down Parade. They were just on the side of maybe 8th. I made a left turn going on towards Holland. These guys were not really behind me, but they did see me turn. Another person turned behind me. They started coming. They saw that person turn quickly. I don't know if he was up to something or not. They did flash their lights, but I did not think it was for me whatsoever. And I ended up making the right turn onto Holland. That's where it was at. And they decided to speed up and pull me over for a reason I really don't know.
Now let's get to the chase of what they did illegally and what they did unconstitutionally. Now, they searched you for drugs that you did not have, right?
Yes.
And
no.
You did not have no stickers that said anything about drugs or anything on the car, even though that would not be a proper cause to be searched, right?
Right.
And your car did not smell like anything weird, right?
No. Actually, things were pretty normal, pretty clear. They, apparently, the guy thought I was acting too nervous. The officer, the cop, thought I was acting way too nervous for the situation. So he ends up having me step out of the car. Without my permission, without asking, they end up searching my car for substances, drugs, weapons, I guess.
And basically they pulled you over for a headlight.
They pulled me over. I think they actually pulled me over because of the color of my skin.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you know, if you were a white man dressed in a suit and tie, doing the same thing, they would never searched you. They would just give you your fine and made you to leave, you know?
Yeah. Once again, I mean, yes, my sticker was for May, the registration sticker was for May, but I really don't think they noticed that. I think they saw me driving
and being black
to follow me, and once they pulled me over, you know, they take time to look at what you got.
Well, they had no right. They had no legal right to pull you out of your car.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't pull you. They asked you to come out of your car, right?
Yeah.
What?
No.
They just told you to, right?
Step out of the car after some point in time. Step out of the car.
Well, no. The only time a Erie PA cop, and I hope they're watching, and I know they are, the only time an Erie PA cop should tell you to step out of your car is after they find out that the person who owns a vehicle may be wanted by the law, or if they find out you're on probation. Yeah. You should never exit a car until that happens. And then searching.
They didn't even run my ID yet until, I mean, they did that while he told me to step out the car. Well,
you know, like, the thing is, they should only search you when you're actually being detained and when you're actually arrested. That's the only time they should search you. They said that you may have drugs on you. Is that what they said? They thought you may have drugs on you? Or they said, what did they say? How did they put it?
Well, no. I mean, here's what happened. I was acting too nervous that there's 2 cops on each side of my car. He asked me to step out of the car. The other guy starts searching for mainly drugs, because I know that's what one cop asked me. Like, do you have any? Like, if you have dope on you, it'd be easier if you just told me. I'm like, no, I don't
That's some bullshit. Like, there's videos that you can look up on YouTube called Flex Your Rights. It will show you how to deal with a cop when they pull you over and all the tactics they will say. They will always say that. A cop is not your best friend. They are only trying to make a quota. I could tell you why you were nervous. Here, it's like they were both skinhead-looking cops. Probably looked like they were jacked up on cocaine and steroids, right?
Not to put anything on, but it seemed like he seemed more interested in finding drugs more than what I was doing in the neighborhood.
Well, the thing is, if they saw like a white guy with the same problem, they wouldn't even think drugs. This shows the racial profiling to the extreme. And you know people who have had their headlights up and drove around for maybe a good year and never got even pulled over.
Yeah.
And even if they did get pulled over, did they get searched? No, they got a little fine, Yeah.
I don't know how distant, I mean, once again, it's like, how well can you see a sticker or a tiny sticker like this on a license plate? Once again, it was a red sticker, but for this year, for expiration, the red sticker for having it registered. The red sticker is for May, which has passed, but it's also for November, which has not passed yet. So for them to notice that, they would have to get like pretty close just to see that.
So what time was this?
Say about 10:30.
10:30 at night?
A.M.
Oh, a.m. in the morning, yeah.
It happened earlier today.
I really hope that Don from Eternal Investigations is listening to this right now, because I hope the cops that illegally searched my friend here are going to be at least reprimanded, if not suspended for a little bit, for being racist cowards.
They didn't pick up anything on my background for criminal or anything else, like criminal or traffic.
Were they like really like? Did they even try being nice to you after they searched you and found nothing?
I think the fact that they found nothing was why they didn't try anything more.
Well, number one, you were in your car, so like they could have asked you for your ID. It wasn't like, you see, if you're driving, that's when you have to show your ID. But if you were just walking down the street and the cop's like, hey, you look suspicious, let me see your ID, you go, no, this is America. Right. If I have committed a crime, I will show you my ID right now. But if I have not committed a crime,
to drive, but you don't need a license to walk.
But when it comes to searching, the only time they should search you is if you've been arrested. If this is what you say, officer, I do not consent to any searches at any time. And you keep on saying that. And they will threaten the dogs. They threaten that they could get a warrant. But, hold your grounds. Especially if you are clean, you don't have nothing on you, you don't do anything like that. That's when you could really stand your grounds.
Watch the videos. I'm sure they're going to be linked to this one and other stuff that Cop Watch has done. And, yeah, learn the law. Even if you're innocent, it's best to know the law, even if you're guilty, to be honest with you, because they're going to try to press things on you that have nothing to do with the situation, and you definitely don't need to abide by everything that they say just because they're in uniform.
Well, they have a video from their dashboard. I'm not sure how we can get it, but maybe we could obtain that. And if we could obtain that, maybe we could put that online and show people like how ignorant cops could be and what they will do when they're not allowed to. Once a cop told me I cannot tell a cop what he can and cannot do. And something, I wasn't the cop watcher back then. I didn't know my laws. But that was the most illegalist statement a cop can say. The cops work for us. They don't work by themselves. They work for the community.
So they serve and protect, right?
Yes, and you know what? I don't think searching someone for a headlight missing is actually serving and protecting.
Right.
Maybe they were like looking for drugs so they could take it home to their prostitute whore-ass girlfriends.
That's good. I'm in an area where there's like apparently maybe a white t-shirt gang. I'm wearing a white t-shirt right now.
Oh, you got tucked in. You're wearing You're wearing kind of extremely nerdy style right now. Not to put you down, dude, but
well, this wasn't on me earlier. I wear this when I walk.
I mean, I'm not looking at that as like a totally thugging white shirt.
Yeah, really.
I mean, maybe you wouldn't be allowed at the cell block. You just draw a happy face and then it's not playing anymore. But back to the cops. Do you got any closing statements about this?
This situation. Yeah, thanks for the fine. It's whatever. I'm not going to toss it yeah, I definitely feel like I was pulled over not because of an expired sticker is because they saw who was driving the car, which was me and a black guy wearing a white t-shirt, maybe just a black guy in general.
I could definitely tell you they molested you because you were black. They molested you, they raped your soul because you were black. They searched you because they felt they have the power to. Because I'm a white cop and I can search you, Mr. Black Man. That's what it's all about.
No.
They molested you. How do you feel that you've been molested? And
you know what? Yeah, the search was unnecessary. The search was really pointless. And like, once again, it's all because it's like what? Like I'm acting too nervous. You're saying? It's like really? It's like I really feel like I was just acting normal.
So from this point on, you think
you don't know why
you're going to like do your homework on the internet, like researching websites and facts about the actual laws and the Constitution?
Yeah, when I got people like you, Christian, that know a lot, and my sister who's in the government, and people that I know as lawyers, I'm sure I can find this information quickly without and just go online, internet.
Well, you cops out there, like I have no idea who you two are, but when I do, you know what? Consequences will never be the same because you done goofed.
And I do remember what you look like.
Listen here, sport. You want a videotape? I'll take your camera. Put that on.